What's up, guys? Woo! So, the other night, I'm sitting around, my girlfriend and I were watching TV. It's probably 2 in the morning, and one of those infomercials come on for sponsoring a foreign child. I immediately went to go change the channel because, let's face it, cleft palates are gross. Yeah, don't know. So, my girlfriend, who's not as shitty and jaded as I am yet, insists that we keep watching it. So here we are, an hour later. An hour of bloated bellies later. She's crying hysterically, and then I don't know what to do. I've never had to console anyone that believes that they're the white devil. So she finally starts to come around and turns to me and says, I love my girlfriend to death, but she turns to me and says one of the dumbest things I've ever heard a person say. She turns to me and goes, you know, I think it'd be really great if this weekend we could go downtown and look at what type of kids are up for adoption. What type of kids are up for adoption? Like we're taking a casual trip down to the pound. Like we're gonna walk in and they're gonna have their snotty faces pushed up against the glass. Oh, what's the story behind this one? You know, the parent's dead or they just smack it around too much? Hey, I have to know these things because I don't want to take the thing home and have it charge me and attempt to establish dominance. This is my house. Sucks because kind of on a budget too, so I had to ask them what kind of specials they were running on the autistic ones. But like I said, I have a girlfriend. We've been dating for 3 years now. Perfect response. Thank you. Because she's here and she doesn't need to know how great she is. So, the last girl I dated had this really big issue with inviting herself along everywhere. I couldn't go one place alone. It got so bad that at one point, she actually trained herself to listen for the sound of my keys. I would go to grab my keys from the coffee table, and the entire house would start shaking like I just rolled the dice in Jumanji. And instead of Robin Williams showing up coked out of his mind, she comes stampeding down the stairs like the water buffalo she is, gets right in my face, and says, "So, where are we going?" "Well, we're not going anywhere. I'm going to the strip club where hopefully Chastity will finally convince me to leave you, you psycho bitch." So, yeah, haven't been to the strippy clubs in a while. I call them the strippy clubs. It's my little thing. Makes it a little less sad. Really, the saddest place I go these days is Denny's. I can assure you, you will never feel as insignificant until you're alone on a Friday night, shoving your face with something called moons over my hammy. The only time I've ever really enjoyed myself at Denny's, though, has been on my birthday. And for those of you that may not know, Denny's is the one place you can go on your birthday to get a free breakfast and a reach around from a friendly truck driver. Yeah, watch out for those glory holes. Little hobby that I recently found out that I enjoy. I thoroughly enjoy going into work hungover. Most of you would probably disagree with that, but most of you probably don't work in a pet store. I wake up in the mornings on my almost all plastic futon from IKEA, stumble into work anywhere from 10 minutes late to an hour, depending if I crank one out in the shower. Then by the time I get there, I have the incredibly tasking job of selling your shitty kids a hamster that's probably going to die in a week. I really love my job because I could never be so hungover that I could go into work the next morning so incredibly shit-faced that I could be chronically shitting my pants because no one's gonna know the difference. My name's Elliott. You guys have been great.